Tuesday, July 15th, 2025, Evening Edition. Please pardon any visual and informational inaccuracies in this entirely AI-generated News Digest video.
Good evening, dear viewers. I am your news anchor, Xander Voxius III. Thank you for tuning in to the Future of News AGNDD intelliReport. We're excited to have you with us tonight. I will be assisted by my valued AI-generated colleagues in scraping the web for the latest stories and interesting topics and summarizing them for you. Today we dive into how Severance soars at the Emmys, the Maori moon's influence on the seas, drones delivering life-saving pleas, and Malacca's impressive recovery rate. And yes, back to Severance claiming top nominee keys. Stay with us as we unravel these captivating stories and more. Also in the news, Israeli airstrikes hit Syrian troops during unrest. Too Much Season 2 discussed by Ratajkowski Dunham. Apple invests $500 million in government rare minerals program. And now, breaking news. Breaking news. Israeli airstrikes target Syrian government troops amid sectarian unrest. The Washington Post. Israel conducted airstrikes against Syrian government troops in Sweden to protect the Druze minority and secure its northern border. The Syrian government condemned the strikes as a violation of sovereignty. Clashes continued despite a ceasefire, with Druze leaders opposing government forces' presence and calling for dialogue. Severance leads 2025 Emmy nominations. CNN. The 77th Primetime Emmy Awards nominations were announced, with Apple TV Plus Severance leading with 27 nominations. HBO Max's The Penguin followed with 24 nominations. HBO Max set a new record with 142 total nominations, followed by Netflix with 120. The awards will air on September 14th on CBS. Large study squashes anti-vaccine talking points about aluminum. Ars Technica. A comprehensive study of over 1.2 million Danish children found no link between aluminum and vaccines and health conditions like asthma, autism, or ADHD. Published in the Annals of Internal Medicine, the research counters anti-vaccine claims, reassuring hesitant parents about the safety of aluminum adjuvants in vaccines. Stock futures slip as investors await more bank earnings and inflation data. Live updates. CNBC. Stock futures dipped as investors anticipated earnings from major banks and a wholesale inflation report. The S&P 500 and Dow Jones fell, while Nasdaq rose due to Nvidia's gains. Inflation concerns arose from Trump's tariffs on imports. The Federal Reserve's response and upcoming inflation data are keenly awaited. U.S. House Speaker Johnson calls for transparency on Epstein and departure from Trump. BBC. U.S. President Donald Trump has urged Attorney General Pam Bondi to release any credible information regarding sex offender Jeffrey Epstein amidst backlash from his supporters. While some Republicans call for transparency, Trump questions the continued focus on the case, describing it as sordid but boring.
If you've been enjoying our AGNDD intelliReports and finding them useful, please take a moment now to press like, then click subscribe, and in the drop-down menu select All to get notified of each new video released so you don't miss out on any breaking news. AGNDD intelliReport, the future of news is here.
July 15th in history. July 15th, 756. In Lushan Rebellion, Emperor Xuanzong of Tang is ordered by his imperial guards to execute Chancellor Yang Guozhong by forcing him to commit suicide or face a mutiny. General An Lushan has other members of the emperor's family killed. July 15, 1975. Aeroflot Flight E-15 crashes on approach to Batumi International Airport, killing 40.
Famous people born on this day. July 15, 1948, Demosthenes Kordovic, Greek anthropologist and critic. And now on to today's news.
Business news. Mensho Tokyo opens cheaper fast casual outlet in CBD serving ramen and lighter broth. CNA. Mensho Tokyo, known for its luxurious ramen, initially faced backlash for high prices upon opening in 2024. After reducing prices by up to $10, business improved. Now the brand introduces Mensho X, a fast casual spin-off by chef Tomoharu Shono, offering a more affordable ramen experience. Alison Brie cuts Dave Franco's toenails in public park, and fans have thoughts on TMI video. Page 6. Alison Brie was spotted cutting husband Dave Franco's toenails in a public park, sparking mixed reactions online. Some speculated it was a stunt to promote their new horror film, Together, where they play a codependent couple. The couple, married since 2017, frequently collaborate professionally.
Technology news. Trump seals Indonesia trade deal with 19% tariff. Bloomberg. Trump has negotiated a trade agreement with Indonesia, reducing tariffs to 19% and boosting significant U.S. exports. Additional agreements are anticipated before the August 1st tariff deadline. Apple is spending $500 million in government-backed rare minerals program. SiliconANGLE News. Apple Inc. is investing $500 million in MP materials to enhance the U.S. rare earth supply chain. This investment aims to support the production of rare earth magnets, crucial for Apple's products, ensuring a more secure and domestic source of these essential materials. Science news. Malacca AADK reports 87% increase in client recovery rate in 2024, The Star Online. The National Anti-Drug Agency, AADK, in Malacca reported an 87% recovery rate among clients in 2024, surpassing the 75% target. This improvement is attributed to effective community-based programs, client resilience, and strong family and community support. The initiative aims to reintegrate clients and reduce drug abuse stigma. We traveled to Antarctica to see if a Maori lunar calendar might help track environmental change. The Conversation Africa. The article explores applying the Maori lunar and environmental calendar Maramatika to Antarctica's changing climate. It highlights how traditional Maori knowledge, through observing environmental signs, tohu, can complement Western science. The study aims to understand Antarctica's environment and climate better by integrating these knowledge systems. Torres Strait Islanders invite PM to witness climate harms firsthand. ABC News, AU. A federal court judge ruled that Torres Strait Islanders may become climate refugees without urgent intervention. In response, 2 traditional owners involved in the case have invited the Prime Minister to visit their islands to observe the climate change impacts firsthand.
Today's obituaries. Billy April, brief Wikipedia summary. Billy April, a British musician, record producer, and songwriter known for his work with Dreeza Bone, passed away at 61. Dreeza Bone gained popularity in the early 1990s with hits like Real Love and remixes for artists such as Shanice and Mary J. Blige. Giuseppe Caminiti, brief Wikipedia summary. Giuseppe Caminiti was an Italian physician and politician born in 1935. He served as a deputy for Forza Italia in the Chamber of Deputies from 2001 to 2006. Caminiti passed away at the age of 90 on the 15th of July, 2025. Raymond Stieber, brief Wikipedia summary. Raymond Stieber was a French footballer who played for RC Strasbourg from 1959 to 1967, winning the Coupe de la Ligue in 1964 and the Coupe de France in 1966. He passed away at 89 on July 15, 2025. Luis Viu, brief Wikipedia summary. Luis Viu was an Andorran Spanish alpine skier who competed in the 1964 Winter Olympics and later served as mayor of Andorra la Vella from 1992 to 1997. He passed away at 82 on July 15, 2025. Sarah Coyle, 108, Irish centenarian, oldest living person in Ireland since 2025. Zvi Dror, brief Wikipedia summary. Zvi Dror was a prominent Israeli historian known for documenting Zionism and Holocaust survivors' contributions to Israel's creation. His notable works include a 4-volume series on Kibbutz Lohame Hageta's founders, many of whom were Warsaw Ghetto Uprising participants. Dror passed away at 98 on July 14, 2025. Lamont Green. Brief Wikipedia summary. Lamont Green was an American football linebacker who played briefly for the Atlanta Falcons and in NFL Europe. Despite a stellar high school career, he was considered an underachiever in college. After retiring, he earned degrees and coached high school football. Green passed away at 49 in 2025. Matt Keel. Brief Wikipedia summary. Matt Keel, former bassist for Canadian band Comeback Kid, passed away from ALS in July 2025. Charlie Miller. Brief Wikipedia summary. Charles Miller, a Scottish retired footballer born in 1976, had a notable career with clubs like Rangers, Leicester City, Watford, and Dundee United. He also played in Norway, Belgium, and Australia. Despite personal challenges, including a gambling addiction, Miller made significant contributions on the field and later started a youth football academy. All other people who have died today or yesterday, may peacefully they rest, and may their souls frolic forever in unbounded telesis.
Health news. How a drone delivering medicine might just save your life. The Conversation Africa. Drones have significant potential in healthcare, delivering urgent medicines and medical supplies quickly, even to remote areas. Trials in Australia demonstrate their use in emergencies, search and rescue, and pathology sample transport. However, limitations like battery life, weight capacity, and weather conditions can affect their effectiveness in certain scenarios. Caitlin Clark needs to be held back in heated confrontation with WNBA ref Fox News. Indiana Fever's Caitlin Clark engaged in a heated exchange with a WNBA official during their victory over the Connecticut Sun. Entertainment news. Will Too Much get Season 2 on Netflix? Emily Ratajkowski and Lena Dunham have discussed it. Cinema Blend. Too Much recently premiered on Netflix's 2025 schedule, sparking speculation about a second season. Emily Ratajkowski, who plays Wendy, has discussed potential plotlines with creator Lena Dunham. The show explores complex relationships, with the possibility of further developing characters like Jess and Felix. Renewal remains uncertain, but positive reception offers hope. Why are Nicki Minaj and SZA feuding? Breaking down the beef. eOnline.com. Cardi B refutes rumors that she dissed Nicki Minaj with her pregnancy photos. Meanwhile, tensions rise between Nicki Minaj and SZA after Nicki accused SZA's label-mate Punch of bullying her on Twitter. SZA responded cryptically, leading to further accusations from Nicki.
Now a couple of dad jokes for you. A man tried to sell me a coffin today. I told him that's the last thing I need. Why did the cookie cry? It was feeling crumby.
Thank you for watching this AGNDD intelliReport, dear viewers. Please like, subscribe, and click the bell button to get notified during new uploads. And make sure to tune in next time. Stay safe and healthy. Cheers.